Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. There is one question that often comes back. Is it worth it to play this universe online for free? Or can I play this universe online for free? Or how long can I play this universe online for free? Basically, this universe online is a free-to-play game, but there is a subscription model. If you want to pay to play this universe online, you can, and it will give you a few extra benefits. Also, there are various things that you can purchase in this universe online. You can decide to purchase certain styles. You can decide to purchase to open time capsules. You can decide to spend money in order to purchase DLC or episodes. So basically, you can decide not to spend a single cent. You can decide to subscribe. And there's a whole bunch of other ways that you can decide to spend the money on this universe online. But basically, if you want to play this universe online for free, the answer is yes, you can do it. The long answer will be a bit more complicated to explain, so I hope you'll give me a bit of leeway on that. So basically, you can play from level 1 to level 30 completely for free without even worrying about paying a single cent, and you can even play much further than that. Basically, you can play for free. Once you reach level 30, your character becomes what is known as Tier 1, and basically the game is split into tiers. You have Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. It goes all the way up to Tier 8. We've been tier 8 so long that sometimes I think we're at tier 9, but somehow we're still at tier 8. So basically, once you reach level 30, the games get split into tier, and roughly you can play this universe online for free all the way up to tier 5. So basically, all the tier 1 solo missions, you can play them for free. All the tier 2 solo missions, you can play them for free. All the tier 3 solo missions, again, you can play those for free. The tier 4 solo missions, you can also play them for free, but those are in the open world. In Gotham, around Ace Chemicals, or around Arkham Island, and in Metropolis around Steelworks, or around Striker Island. You have a whole bunch of missions that you can play for free once you reach tier 4. If you look at the two-player missions, again, you can play all the tier 1 missions for free. The tier 2 missions, you can play most of them for free. The exception to that being the flashback mission. For some reason, the flashback mission is linked to the lightning strikes. So in order to play the flashback mission, you need to either be a subscriber or you need to own the lightning strikes mission. Is it lightning strikes? I think so. So again, you can play all the tier 3 mission for free. Other than, I think Ferris Air is linked to the Fight for the Light DLC, if I'm not mistaken. And again, the tier 4 missions, you can play those completely for free. For 4-player, again, you can play all the tier 1 missions for free. For the tier 2 missions, I think you can play all of them for free, except the Owen Science Cell. I'm not sure about Star Labs. Maybe Star Labs also require a DLC. So basically, you can play about half of those for free, if I'm not mistaken. Once you reach Tier 3, you get access to Striker Island, Arkham Island, and the League of Assassins for free, if I'm not mistaken. For Coast City, it's the Fight for the Light DLC, if I'm not mistaken. South Gotham Courthouse, I have to admit, I don't remember at all if it's a free mission or not. But basically, about at least half of those are for free. And again, once you reach tier 4, these are for free as well. And for the 8-player missions, pretty much the same thing. The tier 2 missions and tier 3 missions, these are for free. So you can play those missions for free. With the tier 4, I have to admit, you can at least play half of those for free. I don't remember which are free and which are not, but I'm pretty sure half of those are for free. So again, as you can see, and that's just for if you want to play PvE content, player versus environment. Basically, all the way up to tier 5, you can play for free. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, you can play those for free. But yes, there are a few exceptions within those tiers that you cannot play for free. But again, most of that content you can play for free. And there's also the arena PvP. You can play the Arena PvP completely for free. You could play Arena PvP an hour a day, 5 hours a day, 20,000 hours a day for free, completely for free. And the Legends PvP, same thing. The Legends PvP, you can play it for free. Once you reach level 5, the game usually supplies you with your first legend. If you're a hero player, the game will supply you with a Robin legend. If you're a villain player, the game will supply you with a Harley Quinn legend. So once you have your very first legend, you can play every legend matches completely for free. And you can play those as much as you like, and also with whatever marks you gather. Basically, you get marks of legends and marks of valor. With the marks of legends, you're going to be able to purchase other legend characters. With your marks of valor, you're going to be able to purchase PvP gear, and all of that is completely for free. There, at some point, there were a few legends that were linked with certain DLCs, but that was so long ago that I don't think it's still the case. But anyway, basically, you should be able to purchase most of the legends for with your legend marks, but I'm pretty sure you can purchase all of the legends. And also, there is the event tab. At some point in the game, they've added something known as Legends PvE. So basically, it's Legends where you play versus the environment. So it's usually 4-player missions. And basically, it's 4 players that are running a certain mission, and it's the mission changes every week. So right now, the Legend PvE mission we have is the South Gotham mission. So you can queue for the South Gotham mission and play that mission with your Legend PvE, your Legend characters. There is also certain events that will happen from time to time. Like right now, we are smack in the middle of the winter seasonal. Well, actually, the winter seasonal barely started a few days ago, but we're smack during the winter seasonal. Those you can play again for free. There's such seasonals a couple times a year. There's the Valentine seasonal, there's the spring seasonal, there's the summer seasonal, there's the Halloween seasonal, and I'm sure I'm forgetting one. But basically, there are various seasonals that you can play during the year, and again, those you can play for free. There's also they've started doing something known as events at some point, whereas basically, like when we got the new Riddler with Crime DLC, there were a bunch of missions that there was an open world map that you could actually play for free. So you had access to the Riddle with Crime open world map, and you could play the missions that were on the open world map. Before that, there was also the same with the Age of Justice. Age of Justice had 2 maps. There was the War-Torn Village, and there was the Area 51, the War-Torn Area 51. And you had access to the War-Torn Village completely for free. If you had as soon as you had a character that was level 10 or higher, you could play the War-Torn Village missions. And with Riddle with Crime, as soon as you had again a level 10 character, you could play the open world map in the Amusement Mile with your level 10 character. And those were available for free for a few months.
I got a toilet in my house.
And here, right now, we have the Earth 3 DLC, and it's pretty much the same principle, although they went even one step further with the Earth 3 DLC. They gave you access, they gave everyone access to the Earth 3 map. It's basically a Gotham from Earth 3 map, and you have access to every missions on that map for free if you want to. And there is also the event missions. Basically, for every mission they've added a 2-player mission, a 4-player mission, and 2 8-player missions in the Earth 3 DLC. And those missions are also available as events, meaning that as soon as you have a level 10 character, if you want to, basically you can see relevant to level 10 or plus. As soon as you have a level 10 character, you can queue for any of those missions, and you can play those missions again completely for free. Basically, those missions will be free for until the next DLC. I couldn't tell you until when, because honestly, January 3rd we have the next event that will go live. I'm not sure if that event will replace the Earth 3 event. I suspect it will, but I cannot guarantee it. But basically, in the event tab, I suspect that from now on there will be always at least a handful of missions that you can play, even if you're a free-to-play player. So basically, even if you play for free, there is going to be new content for you with every DLC. At least I suspect there will be. Uh, and also, again, you have access to a whole bunch of missions for free. And also, there are items like time capsules that have been added into the game. Technically, those time capsules, you need to either purchase stabilizers in order to be able to open those time capsules, but there is a stabilizer fragmentation mission that gives you stabilizer fragments that allows you to have stabilizer keys to open the time capsules. So even if you're a completely free player without investing a single cent in this universe online, you could play the stabilizer fragment mission every day. If you're again a free-to-play player, you would get three stabilizers three stabilizer fragments every day, and every 5 days you would get a free stabilizer, allowing you to open some time capsules. So even if you don't spend a single cent on this universe online, you are still going to be able to open time capsules. Obviously, at a lesser rate than people who actually pay to play the game, or at a lesser rate of people who actually pay to open time capsules. But again, you're playing for free. You're not spending a single cent, and you still have access to that content. So there's quite a lot of content that you gain access to with this universe online. You get access to a lot of PvE content. You get access to a lot of PvP content. And you even get access to some of the latest content through the Events tab. So for those who are asking, yes, it is worth it to play this universe online for free. And again, you're playing it for free. You're not spending a single red cent. So there's no reason for you not to at the very least try the game. There's no reason not to try the game, and you'll see quickly enough if you like the game or not. If after a week or two you don't like the game anymore, odds are you won't like it anyway. If after a week or two you're addicted to the game, well, you'll know. You'll have fun and you'll keep on playing the game. Basically, that is how I started playing. Uh, Eons ago, I was hearing a lot of horror stories about this universe online, so I did not purchase this universe online when it was first released. There was no way I was going to spend $60 on a game without knowing if I would play the game a month later. So, like many people, I stayed away from this universe online, and then there was a whole bunch of mess. There was the hack with Sony, where the Sony servers were hacked, and I think not just this universe online, but the Sony servers were down for like a month and a half. So there was a whole bunch of stuff, but basically all of that led to the game becoming free to play, and that is how I started playing the game. I started playing the game free to play. I was free to play for about, I don't know, a few days a week at most. And then I decided to make my first purchase. I purchased a future legend Batman character, and basically purchasing that character was allowed me to spend $5 to purchase that character. And as soon as you spend $5 in this universe online, you become a premium member. So basically, the first week I played, more or less, I was free to play. Then for about a month, once I became a premium member, I remained premium for about a month. I even purchased the very first DLC, which was Fight for the Light. And after that, I was about to purchase the second DLC, which was Lightning Strikes. And I decided that instead of spending, I don't know, $10 to purchase the DLC, I decided to spend $15 to become a member. And I've been a member ever since. So basically, there is no reason for you not to try the game for free. And you will see if you like it. If you like it, welcome to the club, and we'll see you playing for years to come. If you don't like it, then you've lost nothing. It will have cost you nothing to try the game. And one last thing is that when you play as a free-to-play player, or even as a premium player, you can see right now I have like 3 million, almost $4 million in cash. But if you play as a free-to-play player, sadly your cash gets locked at $1,500. So once you gain cash, you gain cash, you gain cash. Once you reach $1,500, sadly all the extra cash you make above $1,500 go into something that is called the escrow. So basically anything above $1,500 go into your escrow. What you can do if you really want to is that there are what is called escrow tokens that give you access to the cash you have in your escrow. So if you decide for some reason to play completely free to play, but somehow you decide that at some point you want to have access to your cash in the escrow, then you can either become a member or you can purchase an escrow token and gain access to your cash. The same is true for premium players, but for premium players, the cash limit is 2,000. So basically, if you're a free-to-play player, you get $1,500 in your cash and everything else in your escrow. But as soon as you spend $5 on this universe online, $5 of real cash, then you become a premium player. And then as a premium player, the maximum of cash you can have is 2,000. So anything above 2,000 will end up in your escrow. And again, the same thing with premium. If you, for some reason, want to gain access to whatever cash you have in your escrow, then you have to purchase an escrow token, and then you will have access to that cash. So that sadly, for a lot of players, that is one of the distinction of being a member or a premium player or a free-to-play player. A member or legendary, and people always sometimes wonder what's the difference between members and legendary players. There's no difference, it's the same. Legendary players are members or subscribers if you prefer. Premium players are any player that spend at least $5 on this universe online becomes a premium player. And a free-to-play player, any players who either did not spend any money on this universe online or did not spend spend less than $5 on this universe online. So again, as soon as you spend $5 on this universe online, you become a premium player. And if you become a subscriber, then you become a member, or you are also known as a legendary player. I hope this made some sort of sense. I didn't go through all the details. Basically, there's quite a few distinctions between free-to-play and premium and legendary players still. But that should give you at least enough information to get started. And again, you can play the game for free for quite a bit. And playing for free doesn't cost you anything. So there's no reason for you not to, at the very least, try the game, see if you like the game, and then decide if you want to be a member or not. And if you decide not to be a member, you can still play the game. Nothing forces you to spend money on this universe online. You can play for free pretty much for as long as you like. And again, you can play either PvE, player versus environment. You can play PvP, player versus player. You decide. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So again, as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.